World-renowned Scottish Medium Bill Coller was on Long Island recently. He did several guest appearances, including a workshop and a reading event with Medium Richard Schoeller for his Summerland Church of Light in Hauppauge. Coller says his goal is to spread awareness and understanding of mediumship and to encourage people to develop their own spiritual abilities.
Everybody has intuitive awareness, and most people don't know how to tap into it. And I believe everything in intuitiveness. If you know how to open the door, if you have the key to open the door to it, then you can access more that you ever thought you were able to do. And so my job in a way is to try to make it simplistic as possible, that people can find their key, they can open their door, and they can get into their own intuitiveness. And in that way, they have access to the spiritual world themselves. So it's not just always becoming reliant upon a medium to provide that vehicle for them, but that they can empower themselves.
Schoeller says it was a great opportunity for him to learn and stretch himself as a medium as well by working with Coller.
Bill's a friend and a colleague and a mentor for me, and it's a privilege in my experience to have him here. Bill learned from a lot of old-time mediums. He's an excellent technical teacher of mediumship. He's been doing it for over 40 years, and it's an honor. It feels very, very special to have a man who could choose not to be here, could choose to be traveling anywhere else, but because he likes the people that he works with, and because he genuinely likes teaching mediumship, and because of our friendship and connection, he decides to come. I think people walk away from this workshop having a better sense of their own ability. Bill will not soft soap anything. He'll tell you like it is, and I think people really take that in. I think they reevaluate their own ability, and I feel that they walk away having a better understanding of themselves, their ability, and what tools they can use to better their ability.
Among the workshop attendees, author Kerriann, Flanagan, Brosky, and medium Joe Giaquinto, well known for their work on the Ghosts of Long Island book series and for their weekly blog talk radio program, the Kerriann and Joe Show Spirit Connection.
It was a wonderful experience to come here today and listen to Bill Coller. This is the third time that I've attended his workshop. And for me, with the books I've written, the Ghosts of Long Island series, it's a journey. I mean, everything I've done with the book has been a journey, and this is, for me, a continuation of that journey by listening to him and learning about my own clairaudience and realizing that anyone can, have these, use these techniques and get information from the other side. So, a lot to gain here. I found out that I was able to do a reading for a couple of people, and again, I don't consider myself someone who's gifted, so it was really a great experience that I was able to use the tools that I learned today from Bill, apply them, and get some information for some people.
Every single thing that he says is a gift and a tip. Everything he says is meaningful, and I think for me the challenge is to go out and not just do what's easy, but to take his information and use it to become a better medium, and to challenge myself and the spirits to come up with a good communication system that allows us to help our clients with their problems and give them solutions that they can take away from the reading with. We practice our clairaudience, clairsentience, and clairvoyance. I had 2 out of 3 connections that worked well. One was a little challenging, and I had to think out of the box and was able to finally make the right connection. And it's again, it's a challenging thing to do, but that's why we're here. It's not just to come here and just, pat each other on the back and say how great a medium are. It's just to say what we need help working on and to get better at. I think what will influence me from this workshop will be creating a little more structured system as to setting the boundaries and the ground rules for how I want the spirits to communicate with me, rather than just waiting for the information to come. I think that was the key thing today, is that we have to control the mediumship process, not be a passive attendant at that event, because then we're not really helping anyone, including ourselves, with the process of communication.
And Coller says even after 40 years of practicing and teaching these mediumship skills, he still can't claim to have all the answers.
There's not such a thing as a developed medium. It doesn't exist. There's only people who think they're developed, but you never developed. So you're learning every day a new way of managing information and a new way of communicating with people. So none of us are the font of all knowledge. We're just all learners in the process of life.
For more information about Coller and mediums, you can check out the website billcoller.com. In Hauppauge, Collora reporting.